Welcome to the SportsCon here on YouTube. I'm your host Daniel with your top sports stories. Round 1 of the 2013 NFL Draft was last night with a ton of storylines to follow. First is first though, and by that I mean offensive tackle Eric Fisher of Central Michigan was the first pick in this year's draft, going to the Kansas City Chiefs. Fisher was among 7 linemen, either offensive or defensive, that were taken in the first 7 picks. 17 linemen on either side of the ball were taken in the entire first round, with 3 tackles being taken within the first 4 picks. The only quarterback taken in the first round was not even Geno Smith. It was E.J. Manuel of Florida State. Manuel was selected 16th overall by the Buffalo Bills. The busiest team seemed to be the Minnesota Vikings, as they managed to get 3 first-round draft picks. First, they picked up Sharrif Floyd, defensive tackle from Florida, at 23rd in the draft. Then, 2 spots later, they traded for Seattle's pick to get corner Xavier Rhodes from Florida State. They then traded for New England's spot at 29 in order to get wide receiver Cordero Patterson from Tennessee. After one day, there are plenty of players still on the board, including West Virginia quarterback Geno Smith and Notre Dame linebacker Manti Te'o. A great first day at the draft. No, really. It was exciting to have a sense of wonder throughout the whole evening rather than it all be about some quarterback or running back or wide receiver or star talent that everybody knows is going to be picked first. Would I rather have a superstar that everybody is excited about? I honestly don't prefer it either way. It's just, nice to trade off every once in a while. It is very noticeable that very few ball movers like receivers or quarterbacks were picked. There wasn't even a running back picked in the first round. First time that's happened since 1963. The whole highlight seems to be the 17 linemen and either protecting the quarterback or getting to him. The one quarterback that was taken, E.J. Manuel, stood out to me as it was the Bills that picked him. I've heard some speculation that Doug Marrone, the new head coach of the Bills after leaving Syracuse, would have taken Ryan Nassib, senior quarterback, out of Syracuse. Instead, he ultimately picks Manuel from Florida State. Will other teams take this as a sign that there's something wrong with Nassib if his old college coach picks another quarterback over him? As for my San Francisco 49ers, they managed to trade up to 18 and pick Eric Reid, a safety out of LSU. Not knowing much about Reid, I'm glad that they went after a defensive back, especially a safety. Our defensive back situation was bad last year, and the fact that we picked up Reid at 18 and signed Nnamdi Asomugha to a 1-year deal during free agency says that we're trying to fix a hole in an otherwise elite defense. Be sure to check out live coverage of Round 2 of the NFL Draft in the live blog section of ProSportsBlogging.com, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You can also follow coverage of the second round on Twitter at TheSportsConSF. Also be sure to follow my rantings at thesportscon.blogspot.com. I'm Daniel saying I'm off the clock until Monday, and goodbye.